Good morning everyone. I hope everyone's well. I've had some wonderful emails off a few people asking for a bit of advice and I'm absolutely thrilled to bits. And some people have said some of the hints and tips have helped. So I'm absolutely over the moon. So here we go again today. Suzanne Lambert, for those of you who it's the first time for you, author of the Ragdoll series, here with your inspirational card reading for today with some helpful, handy hints and tips. Here we go. Okay. Don't tell of the pain or how it should feel. Show me the story, then it feels real. Now this is a very important one and it's something I learned early on, fortunately, and it's called show not tell. Now when I was writing my first book, I'd written a chapter. I still wasn't sure about it. It was very emotional, but I wondered if it was too emotional, and I didn't have a great deal of self-belief in myself during the writing of my first book, but I was encouraged and supported by my publisher, which was wonderful. Anyway, I got a phone call saying, yes, it's wonderful, just what we wanted. And you know, you have the most amazing way of doing what we call in the writing industry, show not tell. Oh, thank you very much. I said, that's very kind. And I came off the phone, told my husband, and he said, what show not tell? I said, I haven't a clue, not a clue. So went on to Mr. Google. And I realised it was really quite wonderful. And show not tell in your writing is a way of describing an action so that the reader works it out for themselves rather than telling them. Now, if the reader works it out for themselves, they're going to feel more emotional about it. They're going to understand and empathise more. And I think the best way to do this is to I'll just give you a short example, because on the creative writing courses that I run, honestly, we can spend a whole day on this. It's so important. But this sentence will give you an idea. The child was crying. Now, you've just told your readers the child was crying. But how about if you say the child's head was bent and her tears were dripping straight onto the carpet. Now you haven't told them the child was crying, but it's perfectly obvious. But it's a much more emotional way to have said it. Another way was, I think I was describing in the first book, opening the door. And instead of saying I opened the door, I said I was very nervous. I reached into my handbag for the key, very slowly placed it into the keyhole and turned it, not knowing what I was about to find. Now that's much better than saying you put the key in the door and opened the door. I'm sure you all understand. So look at some of your writing, look to see little statements, places where you've told something, where you might be able to describe the action instead and make it much more powerful. So I hope that helps. Have a wonderful Thursday. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I will see you again tomorrow. SuzanneLambert.com for any of those who want to reach me on my website and get in touch with me that way. Thank you. See you all again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.